Hello there. Welcome back to Elements in Focus. Grant Sullivan with the Financial Enhancement Group here, and always our Director of Financial Planning and wonderful head of the spear for our planning team, Aaron Rheaume. So glad to be back with you guys today. We're going to be talking about retirement planning considerations. And more specifically, what is it like and what should we be paying attention to as we go from earning a wage from an employer or a business to turning the assets we saved along the way into income. So Aaron, it's a broad topic. You've composed a beautiful article on this, and so I'm going to tee you up, my friend, to lead us into a good discussion.
Thank you, Grant. Most importantly, and we've said this time and time again on Elements in Focus, as you're trying or making that transition from earning a wage to using distribution planning, the first thing that you have to understand is your standard of living. So what does it take for you to maintain your current lifestyle without having to potentially change? We go from, boxed having good wine to boxed wine, just making sure you're not having to make some of those changes that could be painful, but is understanding that standard of living. And once you have that number figured out, let's just say it's $7,000 a month for you to maintain your lifestyle. Mortgages are paid off. You just want to take some trips, enjoy retirement. We want to need to know if that is net or gross. So net is after tax, gross is before tax. Once we understand that as planners, we can help you come up with a distribution strategy to help you meet those goals. And some of the ways we look at that is what types of things are going to help fill that income bucket up. Things like Social Security, things like a pension that are still out there. Those are things we call mailbox checks. Those are dollars that are going to be received that are turned on once they start. They traditionally don't stop until passing or there's a change made. So we want to know how much of those mailbox checks are coming in. Maybe in this instance, $4,000 a month is going to come in from mailbox checks. So you have to make up a $3,000 a month need. Well, that's where we go to look at your asset structure. So what have you saved? What have you accumulated? What types of assets are those? Are they in an IRA? Are they in a Roth IRA? Do you have those assets in a brokerage account? Because that will play into how tax efficiency works in our distribution plan. So understanding the standard of living, then looking at what you need to make up that difference once you figure out what your mailbox checks are. Then we'll go into where we need to pull assets from in order for you to maintain that standard of living. Here at FEG, we try to do that in the most tax efficient manner, thinking about taxes today, but taxes in the future, and even generational taxes. So we understand moving from a wage to living off assets is a very difficult transition, and you need to have a great guide to help you through that. Grant, I just spit out a lot of information in a short amount of time. Anything you want to add to that?
No, I think it was actually very well articulated. And folks, what I would tell you is this. When evaluating this, it's oftentimes, as Aaron said earlier, maybe from a different perspective, hard to go from that time in your life where now you're turning what you've saved into the income that's going to last you for the rest of your life. And it is not an easy decision. I just had a conversation yesterday with a family where talking about using those assets for income created quite a bit of anxiety. And so don't go on this journey alone. Hire a planning team that you trust that can walk you through this. And if that's something that you want to engage with, that's what we are paid to do. So please do not hesitate to reach out to our team at 800-928-4001. Schedule a complimentary meeting where we can help walk you through kind of this next transition, the stage of turning your time and income into income from the assets you've saved for your life after work. And don't be afraid also to send us questions to talk@yourlifeafterwork.com. We have more than happy for one of our team members to answer some basic questions as we can. But remember, the meeting's complimentary and we'd love to see you. Aaron, well done again, my friend, for talking through a very complicated topic in a very high level and educational way. For those of you that continue to watch Elements in Focus, we're glad you're here. And for those that are new, we look forward to seeing you in our next episodes. My friends, have a great day. Be well. Stay warm.